OK， 好。那讲师，你帮忙排练一下，是哪一位呢，师兄？那个是。 弥陀佛，请大家将您的手机调为震动或者关机。请大家检查一下你们的手机。真佛宗西雅图雷藏寺同修莲花童子本尊法，恭迎真佛宗创办人无上法王根本传承上师圣尊莲生活佛、师母莲香上师、仁波切及上师团众人虔诚合掌，唱诵莲花童子心咒。师尊好，师母好，大家好。 顶礼坛城，一拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切诸佛。嗡啊吽。平等于其手。恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛升法王座。
We welcome our lineage Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng, to ascend to the Dharma throne.
请仁波切诸位上师上座，请教授师法师上座，请讲师助教贵宾同们上座。
Inviting Rinpoche, all the Dharma masters, venerables, our distinguished guests, and all participants to please be seated.
依照雷藏寺往常的惯例，请第一次来或很久没有来参加同修的同们站起来，自我介绍您的法号和来自的国家及道场。我们先从龙边开始。
According to the custom at this temple, we are inviting any of you who's here for the very first time or have not been here for a very long time to please stand up and introduce yourself. Welcome. Welcome. I came from Indonesia. From Hong Kong. Also from Hong Kong. So from Hong Kong. From San Francisco. Huh? Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Oh. We came from Taiwan, and this is my father-in-law and mother-in-law, and they're here for the first time.
Welcome. 还有吗？让我们也以热烈的掌声欢迎仁波切世界各地众上师、教授师、法师、贵宾同们。
We also like to extend warm welcome to all participating Rinpoche, Dharma Masters, Venerables, and all participants. The group practice tonight is that of a Padmakumara. Clap twice and snap your fingers to awaken the deities. Visualize true Buddha lineage, Namo Vairocana Buddha, Namo Buddha Lokana, Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Padmakumara, Namo Living Buddha Lian-Sheng. Visualize Grandmaster and all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas radiating light to bless us. You said the Padmakumara mantra 7 times.
Lian 清净咒及安土地真言。
Recite purification mantras. Recite invocation mantra. We sincerely invoke the Holy Red Crown Vajra Master, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng. The Holy Red Crown Vajra Master, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng. The Holy Red Crown Vajra Master, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng. The main deity of the group practice Namo Padmakumara. The main deity of the group practice Namo Padmakumara. The main deity of the group practice Namo Padmakumara. Namo Vairukana Buddha at the center, Namo Akshobha Buddha to the east, Namo Amitabha Buddha to the west, Namo Ratnasamara Buddha to the south, Namo Amagasiddhi Buddha to the north, Namo Sakyamuni Buddha, Namo Medicine Buddha, Namo Golden Mother of the Primordial Jet Pond, Namo Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva, Namo Avalokiteswara Bodhisattva, Namo Manjusri Bodhisattva, Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva, Namo Vajrasattva, Namo Guru Padmasambhava, Namo Mahajundi Buddha Mother, all Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis and divinities, all Buddhas of the 3 times in the 10 directions, all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas, Namo Mahaprajna Paramita. Great homage using visualization, first to Root Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize full position on the ground, release the mudra. Second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize full prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Third to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors. Visualize full prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Fourth half bow. Great mandala offering. From the offering mudra, visualize the transformations of the offerings to become innumerable to fill the whole cosmic space. Make the offering above the lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, the main deity Padmakumara, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis and divinities, and below to all sentient beings. Recite the offering verse and mantra. Mount Meru, 4 continents and sun and moon transform into precious offerings for the Buddhas. May these wondrous treasures and marriage purge our karma to all of our civilization. For full refuge, visualize our lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, Buddha jewel, Dhamma jewel, Sangha jewel to form bright white light to empower us. Recite the mantra.
Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammaye, Namo Sankhyaye.
Armor protection. Form Vajra claps mudra. Recite Vajrapani mantra 7 times.
Om Bodhi Lanjali, 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 Om Bodhi Lanjali.
Recite Hiking Kuan Yin Sutra. There's no English interpretation during this time.
Namo Xu Hong Chan Pusa Mohasa, Namo Puxian Pusa Mohasa, Namo Jinggang Shou Pusa Mohasa, Namo Miao Ji Xiang Pusa Mohasa, Namo Chu Gai Zhang Pusa Mohasa, Namo Di Zhang Wan Pusa Mohasa, Namo Zhu Zun Pusa Mohasa, 观世音菩萨，南无佛，南无法，南无僧，佛国有缘，佛法相应，常乐我净，有缘佛法。南无摩诃般若波罗蜜是大神咒，南无摩诃般若波罗蜜是大明咒，南无摩诃般若波罗蜜是无上咒，南无摩诃般若波罗蜜是无等等咒。南无金光秘密佛，法藏佛，狮子吼孙足幽王佛。 佛告须弥，灯王佛、法护佛、金刚藏狮子游戏佛、宝胜佛、神通佛、药师琉璃光王佛、普光功德山王佛、善住功德法王佛、过去七佛、未来显现千佛、1500佛、万无千佛、500花胜佛、百亿金刚藏佛、定光佛、六方六佛名号、东方宝光月殿月妙尊音王佛、南方树根花王佛、西方藏王神通烟花王佛、北方月殿清净佛、上方无数精进宝所佛、下方上济月音王佛、无量诸佛、多宝佛、释迦牟尼佛、弥勒佛、阿弥佛、弥陀佛、中央一切众生，在佛世界中者，行住于地上，即在虚空中，此由于一切众生各令安稳休息，昼夜修持，心常求诵此经，能灭生死苦，消除诸毒害。南无大明观世音，光明观世音，高明观世音，开明观世音，药王菩萨，药上菩萨，文殊师利菩萨，普贤菩萨，虚空藏菩萨，地藏王菩萨，清凉宝山亿万菩萨，普光王如来化身菩萨，念念诵此经，七佛世尊，即说昼夜，离婆离婆地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，离合那地，毗尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真人称地，娑哈。离婆离婆地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，离合那地，毗尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真人称地，娑哈。离婆离婆地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，离合那地，毗尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真人称地，娑哈。离婆离婆地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，离合那地，毗尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真人称地，娑哈。离婆离婆地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，离合那地，毗尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真人称地，娑哈。离婆离婆地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，离合那地，毗尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真人称地，娑哈。离婆离婆地，求呵地，陀罗尼地，离合那地，毗尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真人称地，娑哈。十方观世音，一切诸菩萨，誓愿救众生，称名悉解脱。若有智慧者，殷勤为解说；但是有因缘，读诵口不错，诵经满千遍，念念心不绝。火焰不能伤，刀兵利摧者，贿赂生欢喜，死者变成佛。莫言此事虚，诸佛不忘说。高往观世音，能救诸苦厄。临为急难中，死者变成佛。诸佛语不虚，是故应顶礼。持诵满千遍，众罪皆消灭。后福坚信者，专攻受持经，愿以此功德普及于一切。诵满1000遍，众罪皆消灭。高往观世音经中。
Recite deliverance mantra 7 times.
他加多耶多地亚他阿弥尼多婆比阿弥尼多舍当婆比阿弥尼多比迦南地阿弥尼多比迦南多迦弥利迦迦那最多迦尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶多他加多耶多地亚他阿弥尼多婆比阿弥尼多舍当婆比阿弥尼多比迦南地阿弥尼多比迦南多迦弥利迦迦那最多迦尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶多他加多耶多地亚他阿弥尼多婆比阿弥尼多舍当婆比阿弥尼多比迦南地阿弥尼多比迦南多迦弥利迦迦那最多迦尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶多他加多耶多地亚他阿弥尼多婆比阿弥尼多舍当婆比阿弥尼多比迦南地阿弥尼多比迦南多迦弥利迦迦那最多迦尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶多他加多耶多地亚他阿弥尼多婆比阿弥尼多舍当婆比阿弥尼多比迦南地阿弥尼多比迦南多迦弥利迦迦那最多迦尼娑哈。 南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他伽多耶，多得呀他，阿弥尼多佛比，阿弥尼多舍当佛比，阿弥尼多比伽难得，阿弥尼多比伽难多，伽弥尼伽伽那，最多伽尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他伽多耶，多得呀他，阿弥尼多佛比，阿弥尼多舍当佛比，阿弥尼多比伽难得，阿弥尼多比伽难多。伽弥尼伽伽那，最多伽尼娑哈。手结莲花筒子手印。
Form Padmakumara Mudra. First, empty your mind. Recite the Sunyata mantra.
Om Sopawa Sutta Sawa Dhamma Sopawa Suttuhang. Om Sopawa Sutta Sawa Dhamma Sopawa Suttuhang.
Visualize a lake, radiant like a mirror. At its center there's a mountain with a lotus throne at its peak. On top of the lotus throne there is a syllable Hom, evolving to become a Padmakumara standing on the lotus throne. The white Padmakumara looks very dignified, perfect like a Buddha, wearing celestial garment fluttering in the breeze, and his body radiating hundreds of precious lights. And to his right there are Buddhas of the 10 directions. On his left side there are the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Bodhisattvas and sages, and the lineage gurus are around him. Under his Dharma throne there are the 4 heavenly kings and all the protectors. Visualize from our lineage guru white Padmakumara's brow point there is an Om syllable radiating a bright white light shining upon our own brow point. This is the light of the wisdom, mirror-like wisdom, resolving our 5 aggregates and the 8th consciousness to become nothing. From his throat chakra, an Ah syllable radiating bright red light shining upon our throat chakra to transform our desire and greed into nothingness. This is the light of the great wisdom. From the Guru's heart chakra, there is a Hom syllable radiating bright blue light shining upon our heart chakra, subduing our ignorance and foolishness to transform it into nothingness. Then visualize our Guru and all the 3 jewels radiating the 5 rainbow light upon us, so that all of our karmic transgressions and hindrances transform to become black smoke and expel through our skin pores and evaporates into thin air. So our bodies become crystal clear, transparent, and we attain peace and ease. Recite Padmakumara mantra 108 times. First perform mala visualization.
Om Guru Lian-Sheng Siddhi Hom. 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 Sheng Siddhi Hom. Om Guru Lian-Sheng 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 Siddhi Hom. 做9节佛风，入三摩地。
Perform 9 cycle Buddha breathing, enter into samadhi.
加持八大本尊心咒及念佛。
You said that mantras of the eight principal deities and incant Buddha Amitabha.
Om Ahom Beza Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om Ahom Guru Pe Aha Sasamaha Lian-Sheng Siddhi Hom. Deata Om Bekaziya Bekaziya Maha Bekaziya Raja Samo Katahe Soha. 南无36万亿11万9500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿11万9500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿11万9500同名同号阿弥陀佛。请大家起念经。
They said the supplication to the Buddha to stay in the Saha world. I pay homage and supplicate His Holiness, the virtuous and marvelous Tantrika. All Buddhas of the 10 directions of the Buddha lands as numerous as grains of sand. All Bodhisattvas who are full of compassion toward all beings. Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, protectors of Dharma. The nights are long, the 3 poisons are proliferating. My body and soul are striking, tumbling in misery, perpetual rebirth. With great compassion, His Holiness came to this world to salvage the deluded ones. 3 jewels emanate wondrous light to provide refuge for all. All fortunate beings, human endeavors, rely on His Vajra body for the bestowal of teachings, vows, precepts, empowerments, and attainments. We disciples of Buddha plead that you stay in this hour to turn the Dharma wheel, to benefit and give happiness to multitudes of sentient beings. Recite the mantra of the longevity Buddha 108 times and dedicate the marriage to the health and longevity of the lineage root Guru.
持咒 Om Amarori Juvandiye Soha. 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 Om Amaroni Zuandi 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 Soha. Amaroni Zuandi Soha. Om 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 Amaroni Zuandi Soha.
Merit dedication. May all who uphold the Buddha ascend to the realm of utmost bliss, repaying fourfold generosities from above, aiding those in the three lower realms below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may we transcend life and death. Like the Buddha, may we liberate all. We dedicate the merit of this group practice to our lineage Guru. May you stay healthy, live a long life, continually stay in samsara to turn the Dharma wheel. Inviting our lineage Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng, to perform the overall merit dedication. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to Padmakumara Yidam at the Mahatwin Lotus Ponds. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to Padmakumara Yidam at the Mahatwin Lotus Ponds. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to Padmakumara Yidam at the Mahatwin Lotus Ponds. We pay homage to Vairocana Buddha. Homage to Buddha Lokana. Homage to Amitabha Buddha. Homage to Padmakumara. We pray that you radiate bright light upon all participants, and please guide the Pardu spirits to be reborn into the pure Buddha lands. We pray that you bless us with ample resources, with complete wisdom, with perfect health, with harmony, love, and respect. Please eradicate our karma. Please eradicate all obstructions and hindrances. Please eliminate our karmic sicknesses. Please bless us so we benefit from our spiritual cultivation. That our qi can be full and our channels open and smooth. Our light drops are full and sufficient. Please bless us so that we can illuminate our own radiance. Endowed with auspiciousness during the day, auspiciousness at night, auspiciousness around the clock. And all practitioners amidst this auspiciousness pray wholeheartedly for blessings by the root guru, for the absorption by the yidam, and protection by the protectors. To Padmakumara at the Maha Twin Lotus Ponds, and gods in heaven, gods on earth, may we be far from all calamities, may all calamities abandon us, let all disasters turn into dust, may all of our prayers be granted. May all obstructions disappear, may all karma disappear. May all enemies and enmities disappear. Recite 100 syllable mantra 3 times.
Soto kayu me pawa, sopo kayu me pawa, anora tom me pawa, shawa hasidi membora yata, shawa gama sutame jitamu siniran guru hom, ha 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 ha, bankawan sawa, dan hagata, peza mami menta, peza pawa, maha samaya, sato a hom pe, peza sato samaya, marupanaya, peza sato tenu paricha, soto me pawa, soto kayo me pawa, sopo kayo me pawa, anorato me pawa, shawa hasidi me borayata, shawa gama sutame jitamu siniran guru hom. Ha 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 ha, bankawan sawa, tathagata, peza mami menta, peza pawa, maha samaya, sato a hom pe, peza sato samaya, marubanaya, peza sato tenu paricha, soto me pawa, soto kayo me pawa, sopo kayo me pawa, anorato me pawa, shawa hasidi me borayata, shawa gama sutame jitamu siniran guru hom. Ha 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 ha, bankawan sawa, tathagata, peza mami menta, peza pawa, maha samaya, sato a hom pe. 做观想大礼拜，礼拜根本传承上师及十方三世。
Great Home is choosing visualization, first to root guru and all Buddhas.
观想顶
Visualize for position on the ground, release the mudra. Second, to all bodhisattvas. Third, to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors. Fourth, half bow. Recite completion mantra. Let's give a round of applause to show our utmost gratitude to our lineage Guru for his blessings with his group practice. Now, the offering of Hatha. We would like to invite the Venerable Lian-Sheng from Seattle to present the offering of Hatha on behalf of all of us to the lineage Guru as a symbol of the highest honor. Now let us join our palms with the greatest reverence, and together we are requesting for precious Dhamma teaching. Wow. Let's pay homage to the lineage Gurus. Homage to the Venerable Mang Liao Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Cheng Kong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and homage to Master Dupten Dorji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar, and homage to the main deity of the group practice tonight, Padmakumara of the Maha Twin Lotus Ponds. Simu, Tanchen Katso, all the Dhamma masters, Dhamma educators, Dhamma teachers, Dhamma instructors, Dhamma assistants, directors of temples and chapters, all disciples present here and over the internet. And our participating VIPs today are Ambassador Tung Zhou Liao, Taipei rep to Norway and Sweden, his wife Dharma Sister Judy. Accountant to Buddha Foundation, Dharma Sister Teresa. And the CEO to the DB.org, the Attorney Jennifer Zhou, Dr. Su Lin, and from California, Dharma Brother Gao Minglu and his wife, and the flight attendant manager to EVA Airline, Dharma Sister Yang Penny. Good evening, everyone. How do you do? Last time, we talked about Guru Padmasambhava, and and Padmakumara's relationships or connections between Padmasambhava and Padmakumara. And the group practice today is Padmakumara. So, of course, I cannot talk about the connection between Padmakumara and Padmasambhava again. So what should I talk about this time? The group practice this evening is that of Padmakumara. And in the practice procedure, were you merging and in union with Padmakumara? So I'm asking the MC, as part of the practice procedure, is that merging with Padmakumara? We talk about the refuge tree, that Padmakumara at the center, and above him are the lineage gurus, and then there are Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and below him the protectors and all the Herukas. And Padmakumara will transform to become a drop of light, moving to the tip of our head. And then from the apex, our apex, it moves, it descends to our heart chakra. And then this drop of light gradually enlarges, and then we become Padmakumara. Was that part of the practice procedure earlier? Yes? No, but it wasn't. I didn't hear it. You only said about that there's the white light and Om shining upon practitioners. You did say this. And with red light shining upon practitioners' throat chakra, and blue light shining upon practitioners' heart chakra. And lastly, Padmakumara's precious lights shining upon the practitioner, and all the practitioner's karma flowed out from the skin pores. But you did not include the transformation of the practitioners to become Padmakumara. Right. You did not say that. Actually, in our Yidam practice or deity yoga, we should be merging with the Yidam so that we are completely the same and indistinguishable from the Yidam. Not only clearing your karma, but you yourself have to become the Yidam or the deity. Often it's like this, that our own lineage root guru, Yidam and protector, and the practitioner, it's a kind of samaya. Root guru, Yidam, protector, and the practitioner are never separate from each other. They are always one. So you can say 3 in 1 or 4 in 1. But actually, you yourself are the root guru, the Yidam, and the protector. When you reach the realm of one taste, that's the case, and you should practice it normally every day. You should do it when you practice. So what is the relationship between Padmakumara and Padmasambhava? Actually, Padmasambhava was a bodhisattva transformed from a lotus blossom. So a lotus born, And of course, a lotus born or someone transformed from a lotus blossom is of course also a lotus youth or Padmakumara. So the two are indistinguishable. Padmakumara once said a very famous saying, I did not come and I did not go. I do not come nor go. So it meant that there was no birth and no death for him. Whoever has great faith and revere Padmasambhava, whenever you sincerely and reveredly pray to Padmasambhava, he would appear to the person who prayed and give Dharma teaching. On the 10th day of each lunar month, so Guru Padmasambhava's birthday is when? July. Yeah, the 10th day of the 7th lunar month. Therefore, on the 10th day of each month, he is coming or checking up on the samsara or saha world. Before he left the world, there was a lot of legends. He was riding on a celestial horse. He returned to the Uddiyana in the southwest continent. Or area. Sometimes I pronounce it wrongly. So, which means in the direction of the southwest, the Uddiyana Pure Land. So when Guru Padmasambhava was about to leave the human world, he said, I don't come and I don't go. Whoever has a pure and sincere faith in me and is mindful or thinking of me, I would appear in front of him or her and give Dharma teaching. So therefore, Guru Padmasambhava can appear anytime and any place and give Dharma teaching to anyone. So every afternoon and evening when Grandmaster gives blessings to everybody, I close my eyes and I prayed to my three roots. I prayed to my lineage gurus, to my yidams, and in my prayer I would chant all the Buddhas. Is it the Buddhas to give the blessings, or the Bodhisattvas who will appear and give blessings? Or is it the Herukas appearing to give blessings? I would ask, or the protectors, or the Dakinis, Dakas, or the heavenly gods, or the lineage gurus. So I invoke and ask, and finally a deity would appear. Then I would know. Then I announce it, which deity that comes to give blessings. So that's how it was. That's how it is. Every time I would always invoke and pray. Every time after lunch and after dinner. So that shows that they can appear anytime to give blessings to everyone. So today we practice Padmakumara. And let me tell you, if you are truly respectful and sincere to chant Padmakumara mantra, then all the same Padmakumara too can appear to give blessings to you. It's exactly the same as Guru Padmasambhava, because Guru Padmasambhava is the same as Padmakumara. Guru is Bodhisattva. The youth is also Bodhisattva. So Manjushri Bodhisattva can be referred as Manjushri youth. They're all the same. We have a disciple that was a member of the Voices from Heaven choir group, Lian-Sheng. Lian-Sheng. She has left? Oh, the one standing there? Oh. Lian-Sheng, a member of the Voices from Heaven choir group. They invited me for dinner, and she told me someone from Pontianak, Kalimantan Island in Indonesia, a Dharma brother Kao, got a stroke. And then he was in a coma in the hospital. So his wife was chanting the Root Guru mantra continually next to him. The mantra was Om Guru Lian-Sheng Siddhi Hom, and she continually chanted the mantra. So this wife, Dharma sister, so Dharma brother Kao's wife is also Indonesian, and the mother of Sinclair and Sydney was also from Indonesia, so they knew each other. So she told Sinclair and Sydney's mom that my husband got a stroke and in a coma and wanted blessings from Grandmaster. So at that time, Sinclair and Sydney's mom had returned to Atlanta. So she told this Dharma sister, Lian-Sheng, to take the photo of that Dharma brother for Grandmaster's blessings. So she took a photo of the Dharma brother Kao from Pontianak, Kalimantan, Indonesia, and I give him blessing like that. At the moment when I give the blessing, on that same day, that moment, the wife in the hospital was taking care of her husband, and she was chanting the Root Guru mantra, and she was falling asleep, like So just for a short moment, and she saw Grandmaster Lu came in to the hospital at the moment when the blessing was given. She saw Grandmaster entered into the hospital room, and Grandmaster performed a surgery to the brain of Dharma Brother Gao. So he extended his hand into the brain of the Dharma Brother Gao and took out a block of blood clot from his brain, a black one. And Grandmaster was very satisfied taking out the clump of the blood clot, a black blood clot, and smiled seeing the blood clot, satisfied, and then walked out from the room. As soon as Grandmaster Lu left the hospital room, the Dharma Brother Gao, which was in a coma before, woke up. It's a true story, very true story. There's true people involved here. So the wife, she contacted Sinclair's mom, who contacted Lianhua Li Tian, who took the photo of the Dharma Brother Gao for blessings from me. And at the moment of the blessings, she was chanting the Root Guru mantra, and she saw Grandmaster Lu came and then took the blood clot from her husband's brain. The doctors have said that the brain, the hemorrhage was severe. It was blood all over his brain, that he would stay in the coma and could not possibly be cured, the doctors claim. But he woke up now. Was that right? He had the checkup yesterday and got an MRI, and the doctor said the blood clots completely disappeared. So the brain hemorrhage, the blood clots was as big as an ear, but yesterday it was completely gone. Could not be seen anymore. So therefore, even Padmakumara can appear to help sentient beings. Guru Padmasambhava is able to, because Padmasambhava too is a Padmakumara. So this is a true story. So what is the name of that Dharma Brother Gao? No, it's Dharma Brother Huang, not Gao. Han. Oh, I got the name wrong. So that Dharma brother's name is Huang Han Fei, not Gao. I remember it's wrong. Because On this list, I saw a name called Minglu, Dharma brother. And from his spiritual practice, he had some confirmation. He was able to experience the great bliss for 24 hours. That's Dharma brother Gao Minglu. So I thought of the name as Gao. So sometimes as you age, you should say it clearly who or the names, and like the pronunciation sometimes is slightly off. Like I say, the no contention samaya, and then Master Lian-Sheng corrected. Because I said Wu Zheng Sanmei before, and then someone corrected me to be Wu Jing Sanmei, and then now I say Wu Jing Sanmei, and I was corrected again. No, it was Wu Zheng Sanmei. So now I'm not sure because people correcting me back and forth. So as long as you understand, doesn't matter, right? But this is a true story. It doesn't matter if his family name is Gao or Huang. Now he completely recovered. So the doctors before had the opinion that this person, even if he stays alive, he would have been in vegetative state, but network. This story, we also have Dharma sister Elizabeth from Indonesia, was also grandmaster, took the growth from her brain. She had painted many tankas, and her daughter is studying here in Seattle. Is she here tonight? She may not be here. The daughter of Elizabeth. So Padmakumara grandmaster also took the tumor from her brain. And after grandmaster took the tumor from her brain, she recovered. And she had a dream at night that grandmaster took the tumor from her brain, and only skin was left. And when she had MRI, sure enough, there was like only a piece of skin left. From Surabaya. There was also a disciple that came. Where was she from? Also from Indonesia. How come all three of them from Indonesia? This Dharma brother Huang, Elizabeth, and this Dharma sister Chen Li. Also from Indonesia. And just with the blessing on the head, and the tumor on her neck disappeared. She flew especially from Indonesia to Seattle to ask for consultation about how to take care of the tumor. But she rushed to Rainbow Temple and got blessings on the head at the Rainbow Temple, and the tumor disappeared. So her companion was helping her to write the letter for the consultation, and then check that the tumor on the neck disappeared. So she saved money for the consultation. She didn't for the consultation anymore. She just got the blessings on the head. Thank you. And then she told the story right away. So there are already 3 examples, and they were all from Indonesia, strangely. Do I just appear in Indonesia? There are many disciples from Indonesia, and Indonesian disciples very sincere, very reverent. So if you are very sincere and respectful to pray to Padmakumara, like I said before, if you chant the Padmakumara mantra for 8 million times, don't think this way that you want to chant mantra that's for less recitations. But Padmakumara mantra is very short. Om Guru Lian-Sheng Siddhi Hom. And you use the counter every day, and you chant for 8 million recitations. Some really got to Maha Twin Lotus Ponds. Someone by the name of Dharma Brother Chen Ren He has got to the Maha Twin Lotus Ponds. And there are also lots of miracles after chanting 8 million times. Like Dharma Sister Hanifa's mother, she only chanted 2 things. One is Padmakumara mantra, and the other is the Hiking Kuan Yin Sutra. She only chanted these 2 things. And she died without sickness sitting. She lived in Malang, Indonesia. She woke up in the morning and she cooked, and after she was about to go out, and then she felt dizzy as she was about to get out, and then she sat on a chair and she always chanted Guru mantra and Hiking Sutra. And short after sitting on the chair, she stopped breathing and left the world. So this is called dying sitting. Such a good death. Many people would stay in the hospital, or in Taiwanese, you just drag on laying in the sick bed. That's quite pitiful. But Hanifa's mom, she's about to go out, and then she felt dizzy and sat on a chair and then stopped breathing. Such a good death, very comfortable death. I really hope that I can be like that too. But I don't dare to promise. But Hanifa's mother left like that, passed away like that. And after the cremation, her sariras were like tips of the thumbs, beautiful sariras and rounded. And Hanifa placed her mother's sariras in the Sarira pagoda and offered it to Grandmaster Lu. And I respectfully enshrined it in my room. She only chanted Hiking Kuan Yin Sutra and the Root Guru mantra, which is Padmakumara mantra. And she got the sariras, and the same with her father. Also chanted Hiking Kuan Yin Sutra and the Root Guru mantra. Her father was all the same. So please don't undermine Padmakumara mantra. Oh, that's Grandmaster's mantra. Actually, Om Guru Lian-Sheng Siddhi Hom. Om means all the consciousness, all the Buddhas of the cosmic universe. And Guru means the great teacher. Lian-Sheng means the lotus born or manifested from a lotus. And Siddhi means the pure land of the lotus born. And Hom means attainment. So that's the meaning of the mantra. However, in reality, it can allow attainments. Many people, just by chanting Padmakumara mantra, it's upholding the lucidity, which means you create lucidity, lucid, clear light radiance by chanting mantra. So chanting mantra in Tantrayana is extremely important. You have to chant mantra. You have to chant sutras. Recently, many people they experience hindrances to chant Marichi Sutra and Marichi mantra. And Marichi Sutra stated that nobody can bully or bother you. Nobody can cheat on you. Nobody can rob anything from you. Nothing can harm you. That's the meaning of Marichi Sutra. Nothing can harm you. And that's Marichi's mantra, Om Marichi Soha. So by chanting Marichi mantra and Marichi Sutra, Marichi will protect you. So the meaning is the same. And in Tantrayana, Marichi is our protector. Marichi was emanated by Vairocana Buddha. It's extremely wonderful and great Bodhisattva, Marichi is. Recently, I often guide people to chant Marichi Sutra and Marichi mantra. But in reality, Padmakumara mantra and Padmasambhava mantra are very meaningful. And Padmakumara mantra is wonderfully excellent. It encompasses everything. That was Padma. The one that I chanted was Padmasambhava mantra, and it's equal to Padmakumara mantra. As long as you're very sincere in chanting the Root Guru mantra or Padmasambhava mantra or Marici mantra, you will receive spiritual responses. It's not that Grandmaster is here or Grandmaster manifests to help people performing operations on their brains, and if one day Grandmaster is not here anymore, I would be like Guru Padmasambhava. I do not come, I do not go. As long as you have pure faith in me, and you think of me, you're mindful of me, you chant my mantra, all the same, I would appear in front of you giving you Dharma teaching. Today we will continue to talk a little bit about Lamdre, cutting off the channel of nirvana. The verse said, everywhere between the beginning and the end, open and cut off at the 30th section. The semen and blood channels coil and press against the central channels at the 32nd area. Hence, there is stagnation of the mind chi and ambrosia at the narrow and block knots of the 32nd channel sections. By relying on bliss, etc., of the 12 lotus goals, and by the 4 proper cutting formula to loosen and open the first channel knot to get to the extreme bliss of the initial ground, all the way to the 12th ground, which is one of the great wisdom grounds to open the channel knots. So the cutting off refers to the robustness of the chi and light drops. So what are the 2 channels of semen and blood? Coil and pressing against the central channels at the 32nd area. For a tantrika, the most important thing at the central channel, from the crown chakra to the secret chakra or the base chakra, this is the central channel. But the central channel is not completely straight. There are many block areas. And the block area were coiled and knotted by the left and right channels. And what is the left channel? It's stated here. One is light drops, one is semen, one is blood. The semen blood and the semen channel and the blood channel. And there are 32 areas where the semen channel and the blood channel coil and create knots and press against the central channels, and you have to open these knots. This is very important. The semen and blood channels at 32 areas. So therefore, when we transport the chi into the central channel, the central channels will block and not flowing smoothly. For Tantrika, the most important thing is to open the central channels so anything can flow smoothly inside it. So there's stagnation at the narrow and block at the knots. So the central channel at those areas become very narrow and block, stuffed. So the central channel nothing can flow in it. So when you practice treasure-based energy yoga, you want to make the qi, the treasure qi, to enter into the central channel. The more the better. The more qi you have, you can open the central channel knot by knot. That's the purpose of practicing treasure-based energy yoga, is to open the central channel. So here it said, by relying on bliss, etc., of the 12 lotus girls. What does it mean? Dansen Gatsu? What does this mean? Oh, this time you're right. If you don't have this knowledge, you will not understand what he's talking about here. In Lamdre, it said, relying on Yishi Choka. So we can say that she's the first consort in Tibet, the first Tibetan consort. And the 12 lotus girls. And what is a lotus girl? So a consort who is qualified with the lotus nature. There are 12 kinds. There are several different kinds of consorts, and one of them is called the lotus girl. So the way she walks, it's like the lotus walks, lotus steps, and you can tell from the way she walks. And Ming Yi knows how to do it. What do you call that? That gong? It's called the Yuanji Wu or Yuanji dance. It's called the lotus steps. Can you show us? You're too fat now, but can you do it? Okay, it's good if you can move from there to here. It's like walking on a catwalk. It's been a long time. Try it. You know, lotus girls are beautiful, are very beautiful. But it's okay. Don't see her face or her figure. Just look at her steps. So just look at her steps, not her face or figure. So lotus girls walk like that. So you can tell from the way she walks if she's qualified to be a consort or not. But there are many different types of consorts too. and one of them is called the lotus, or girls endowed with the lotus nature. So by relying on Ishijugal and 12 lotus girls, so when the Tantrika utilizes the method of the lotus girl, can open his channel knots. So this is a great detail of the wisdom empowerment, of the third level empowerment. And by the 4 proper cutting formula to loosen and open the first channel knot to get to the extreme bliss of the initial ground. So at that time you would be able to gain the great bliss. So the ground of extreme bliss. So it's like steps by steps, like the ground or stage. Like when we say the Bodhisattva of the 10th ground to the ground of joy. And what is the 10th ground called? And what is the first ground? The joyous ground. And first you got to the joyous ground. And it said here the initial ground of the extreme bliss. And the 12th ground. And then you open the channel knots one by one. And this is called cutting off. So the cutting off refers to the robustness of the qi and light drops. So now when we cultivate spiritually, primarily is on the qi. In the inner tantric practice, primarily we practice our breath or wind or qi. We use the strength or the power of the qi to open the knots in the channels. And we let the light drops be full. So here it's talking about that the qi and the light drops are very full and robust. So that in your body the light drops are full and robust. So what benefit is that? That your body will be filled with hormones, including dopamine, inside your brain, including your saliva in your mouth. So you have abundance of it. And the enzyme in your stomach, including the joints, the secretion between the bones. You need the light drops as lubricants between bones so that you don't have pains in your joints. If you have pain in your joints when you're old, that means because you lack the hormones or light drops. And also our hearts, lungs, stomach, pancreas. The pancreas secretes insulin. And one day, if you stop secreting insulin, then you would get diabetes. So what is insulin? Insulin too is a light drop. It's light drops. So therefore, light drops are extremely crucial in our body. So if you're a practitioner, you have to have a plentiful and abundant light drops. If your light drops decrease, then you would enter into menopause. And menopause means you're entering into old age. And once you have menopause, then you would always have it until you die. So this point is very important. So as a tantric practitioner, you need to master how to use the qi to open the channels and to make the light drops be abundant and full, so that you have energy and power. So semen for the man, blood for the woman, those are all light drops. So therefore, if a man keeps leaking and leaking until in his 60s, and you don't have any more light drops, that's why you have to practice non-leaking, so that he stops leaking his light drops, so he doesn't emit his semen. That means you have attainments in your non-leaking practice. And another point is you don't leak your blood anymore. You don't have any more menstruations. And you think that you're young and you have no more periods, then you would get old. No, that's wrong. Because in Tantrayana or in Taoism, that's the female tan practice. And that tan, like tan tian tan, also means blood. So for women, you don't also leak your light drops. Of course, at the end, women naturally would become non-leaking once you enter into menopause. But that's not non-leaking. It's not the true non-leaking. You have to stop your bleeding when you're still young. You want to stop it. Then that would be the non-leakage in spiritual cultivation. And when Grandmaster was 40s, he already stopped all his semen. He's already non-leaking in his 40s. Grandmaster already had attainment in non-leakage practice. And for women, when you're still young, you want to stop your menstruations, and that's called the female tan practice in Taoism. Oh, we haven't even told any jokes. What time? 9:50, almost 10. This is a very short joke. Nowadays, people don't like to have children, but they are also afraid that nobody will give them a right funeral when they die. But the answer is, once you die, how would you know whether anyone cares for your funeral or not? But once you die, you don't have to worry about anything. Doesn't matter. That's not a joke, really. From getting used to liking, and then despising, how do you change? And every marriage has to go through this. The answer? There's no need to change. You just change the person. That's a joke. There are two parents praising their children as painting talent. A said, "My son was really talented. Yesterday he drew a dragonfly on the wall, and his mother tried to catch the dragonfly several times. So he was really gifted in painting." And B said, "Oh, that's no big deal. My son drew a snake on the ground, and I was so shocked and ran out of the house, and who knew that the door was also drawn by him on the wall." So this son is even better, that you could paint like that. But Grandmaster's paintings, when Grandmaster paint a lotus leaf and there's a drop of dew on the leaf, it really looks like a dew drop, like rolling around on the lotus leaf. So you can paint like that. You use the light reflection of the dewdrop, and also the shadow. Then the dewdrop would become multi-dimensional. So there's some tricks to it. As long as you paint the shadow and the light, then the dewdrop would be like real, like rolling on top of the lotus leaf. And the other day, I painted a painting of the stewardess, and she was holding an umbrella. So did you frame the painting yet? Was the person framing it praise how good the painting was? Because your eyes are very charming. So you have to be able to catch the spirits in the painting. I painted her holding an umbrella, and I painted her spirit and her eyes that can speak, very enchanting eyes, and it's very beautiful. And you hang it in your room, in your house. It's done. So now you hang it in your house. Yes, congratulations. I painted you, so it's yours. So that's all for today. See you tomorrow. Om Mani Padme Hum. So very grateful to His Holiness Precious Dharma teaching. We have several announcements. Tomorrow on December 8th, Sunday at 3 p.m., His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng will be at the Rainbow Temple in North Bend, Washington, presiding over the Praha Pratisara Homa fire offering ceremony and grant the corresponding empowerments. and there would be Dharma teaching afterwards, and there are also webcasts both Chinese and English. And prior to the Homa ceremony starting from 1:30, there would be the book reading of Grandmaster's books led by Vajra Master Si Lian-Man from Seattle, reading from book number 675, an overview of Buddha Dharma. And there are also direct webcasts for the book reading. And for 2020, for the planet ruler protections, you would want to register yourself, especially if your Chinese zodiac is that of a horse, rat, and for the secondary relay for the people with the rabbit and rooster zodiac. And you can register yourself at the Seattle temple. And we have a great news for the annual Spring Blessing Ceremony for the year 2020. It will be held on February 1st, Saturday at 2 p.m. at the Rainbow Temple in North Bend, Washington. And His Holiness will make a debut transmission of Yishi Jogal Dharma practices. She is the first and foremost Tibetan consort, the Lady of the Lotus-born Guru Padmasambhava, and her spirit and the journey of her spiritual cultivation is very meaningful and inspirational for spiritual cultivators of all over the world. We welcome your participation and registration if you cannot attend, at least. For details, you can check tbsn.org. And the following day, on February 2nd, Sunday, there would be a day tour organized by the Seattle Temple. We will go to the Port Defiance, the zoo and aquarium near Tacoma. So please register yourself. Space is limited. So we have registration now. So please make best use of this opportunity. And for details, you can check tbsseattle.org. Now we'll be incanting Amitabha Buddha. We are inviting any of you who would like to take refuge in His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng and follow the spiritual cultivation of True Buddha School to please come forward to the center of the temple and personally receive refuge initiation from our lineage root guru. If you're not present in person and would like to take refuge, you may also send a letter to True Buddha Foundation and request for remote initiation. For the initiation, you may drink the water and then pour the water over your head and visualize that the water purifies all your karma and negativities. Now inviting His Holiness to bless the Great Compassion Holy Water and to consecrate Buddha images. Please stand up and perform prostrations.
Homa. 三拜祝护法金刚 Om Ah Hom。四平等一起手。 同修会圆满即将结束了，感恩根本传承上师圣尊莲生活佛的大加持，感谢师母仁波切诸位上师、教授师、法师、贵宾同门善信大德的扶持，谢谢大家，阿弥陀佛。网络直播到此结束，非常感谢大家的收看。We now conclude this live broadcast. Thank you for viewing. 恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛为四众弟子摩顶加持。